board members of the DC Latino Caucus.
While you prepare, let me just say greetings.
Good morning.
Buenos dias, as we would say. We're really very happy that you have invited us to come to this really great conference that you are holding. My role here is to remind you of the importance for us to do outreach to the Latino community, especially the Latino women. You know that we're talking about the Latinos being the swinging group, so let's try to put all our energy so that they'll swing towards Obama.
Yes.
The other thing that we have seen and researched is that the Latina woman is very important in making their families vote, and they are also the decision makers in identifying who the family is going to vote for. So I think it's incumbent among us, every time you have a campaign, if you're writing brochures, please keep in mind to try to get them into Spanish, okay? So that we don't have to duplicate efforts and make it a little bit more simple to reach out to the Hispanic women. Second, we do have to remember that although our issues may be the same, there are instances in which they may be a little bit different. So just be cognizant about it, because many years ago, I was talking to, what was it, Chairman Brown, who later on became the Secretary of Commerce.
Yes, Rob Brown.
Rob Brown. I had the privilege to be talking to him. We were like 4 of us. And one of the things that he was telling us was that we had committed a big mistake in previous elections, assuming that all of the issues that pertain to the African American community were the same and at the same level. So just be very careful with that, and hopefully we'll be able to swing that vote.
Towards Obama.
Thank you.
So hi, I'm Roxana Olivas, and I'm here representing the Latino Caucus. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for allowing us to speak a little bit. I'm going to present a little bit of more numbers about the Latino community, not only in DC, but also in the United States. So if you see here, you have copies of the presentation as well, but you can see a little bit of the numbers. In 2008, we were 41.3% of the total Latino population that were eligible to vote. In the District of Columbia, 32% of the Latino population is eligible to vote. Now, the Latino population voted for Obama in the last presidential election. It was 67%. So it's an important block, the Latino vote. Now, if you see right here, you can see how the numbers of the Latino vote has increased dramatically to 21.7 million in the whole nation. So we're increasing in number. We're also increasing in population. In the District of Columbia, we've grown 22%. It's the largest population that has grown in the constituency. We're also now 10% of the population here in the District of Columbia. Next one. In 2008, 51,000 Latinos resided in the District of Columbia. 16,000 were eligible to vote in DC. So 4% of the entire population are eligible to vote in the District of Columbia. So if you see, we can swing a vote. So 3 out of 10 is eligible to vote as well. On the next one, you can see a little bit more information that 28% of the Latinos eligible to vote are 18 to 29, so we're a very young population. And if you see a little bit later, I won't go through everything, but we're also turning 18 in a dramatic number. So guess what? We're growing. So the next one. In 2010, it goes a little bit on the issues. 2012, the issues that are important to Latinos, which is very similar to the rest of the population. We're interested in jobs. We're interested in education and healthcare. Immigration is not the only issue. It is important to us, but it's like everyone else. This cover right here came out on the Time magazine. It's Yoli Silo. That means we decide. So we will decide and we will swing who will be elected as president. So it's important that we recognize the Latino vote and that we're part of it, that we will swing it, that we will make a difference, not only here in DC, but also in the nation.